morning, ladies. My name's Aaron. Today, we have a very special guest out there in the distance. He's doing a dance. Yeah. This is our special guest. He was talking to a wall. Hi. In this video, you cannot really hear him because he's muted. But you can hear what I say, so you react to my things and stuff. Yeah. I mean, it worked. Technically. I am very laggy. He's very laggy. Oh yeah, okay. Like one day at school, we were just relaxing class. We have like two teachers, right? One of the teachers, like everyone hates her for some kind of reason, like no one knows why. Well, probably a lot because they hate them, but I don't know why, because she's pretty chill. We also have another one, everyone likes her. But there's this guy in our class that doesn't really care about anything that happens and doesn't understand the something called consequences. So whenever he gets mad at the teacher, he shows it. Like yesterday, this happens like almost every day. The teacher just got like really mad because he never listens, and then the class just doesn't listen, and then nobody listens. What's pretty weird about that is because he never gets in trouble or anything. So, yes, Ayden just said bad teacher, yes. So, yesterday, he was like cussing her out. Just said every swear word even possible in humanity. And saying, like, shut the hell up, you know? But instead of hell, the F word. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a kid that thinks he's him, but what he is actually he is just annoying kid. But he can be nice at sometimes, but kinda annoying. The only time he got in trouble, he got to play games on his Chromebook to calm down. Sue the teacher. I'm not going to sue the teacher. So kinda, it's like that one spoiled brat, you know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. Okay, that was the first story about school. What's another great story you want to hear from me? Oh, I have a really cool story. So it was like a sort of party or something, like Christmas or anything, and we went to my grandpa and grandma's house, just a family thing, and we kind of like just hanged out and stuff, and we ate food, and we had like a lot of stuff. Chinese food, fries. It was an amazing day. I brought my Nintendo Switch, and me and my brother played a game I really sucked at, and he just left all over it because he loved that game. I was like kind of rage quitting, and I wanted to scream something about rage quitting. So I wanted to say a swear word, but of course I'm not gonna say a swear word at my family, like they can all hear it. So I said a real bad thing, something that probably is worse than a swear word to say when your family is there. I said, I'm just gonna blur it out on YouTube. I said mesh, like really loud, like I just screamed it on top of my lungs, just because I get tired. That's Ayden's reaction to that was dang. That's kind of crazy. I can't really focus when I'm talking and fighting, but it's moments we get. That was like really crazy. So my mom walks in the room while we're playing. She says, "Stop screaming! Everyone can hear what you say." And I just look at her like, damn. Everyone heard that. Kind of cooked. Like after that, she goes away, and I ask my brother, "What does that mean?" Because I forgot what that meant. Because I just thought of something. He just does the hand gesture, and I just look at him and laugh my ass off. Like, it was funny when it happened. When I think about it, it just feels worse. This really weird story. This is a long one. Oh god. So this is going to be some real shit to take in. Back then, when I was really young, I liked to dance to music. My mother said like, "Oh, you were so good at dancing. Do you want to go to dance lessons?" Jokingly, I said, "Sure." What happened next was I'm going to dance lessons. Let's just keep going. No, I never want to talk about that. There's just this one kid in there, and that's a girl. Let's just say, really annoying one. Just like the most annoying, like annoying to the top. And one day, I'm already gone from the dance lessons. Like I walked to school until I went to the furthest place, because my school went from that place to that place to that place. Kind of weird to explain. Maybe another time, maybe after this story. But I was just walking to school, from school to home. Alright, we were at the park or something. I wasn't with my friend this time, so I couldn't have any help. She comes with a friend. She goes up to me, laughing, and tries to run me down with her bicycle. And I'm just running to trees, like avoiding her. What the heck? Exactly, Ayden, exactly. Like I was just dodging every move, and at one point I just stood still, and I grabbed her front wheel, and just held it down, and just steered it to the other side where she and then I just walked away because she already went away. It was pretty crazy, because who would do that? Normal day, just going home and that happens. Also something that also just kind of a bit similar, but more like not getting run down. There was like this kid I really hate, because he is just like one of those kids that you just don't like, but you also forgot the reason, because you didn't like him back then and still don't like him, but you don't know anymore. So I was walking to my home, and I see him. He says hello, but I don't want to say hello back because I just don't like him. So I just walk past him, and he says, "Why don't you say hello?" And I'm like, because I don't want to. And then he says, "Say hello back." So he blocks my way to walk home, and he tries to push me on the, how do you call that? The road, literally, where cars ride and stuff. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to die. So I grab him and try to get back up, and I push him back. He doesn't fall, and he just stood there in silence. What's bro gonna do? He just stood there in silence, nothing else, and just walked away. as if nothing happened. And I was like, what is wrong with this kid? That was a pretty crazy story because I was also young and I lack the skills of fighting. Just I lack it. And when I did that, I felt amazing. Okay, this video is almost 20 minutes. Let's get to the last story. Okay, this story is about the schools. So, in the first few grades, we have like 8 grades, and then you go to secondary in the Netherlands, like Europe, I think also. And in 5th grade, we had like this. We didn't have enough space for the entire for every place. So we had like in the front, we had a tiny little like house or something, like another sort of tiny building where the other few grades went. Like I was very excited to go there, but I didn't go there because we got like one of the other people went to the other school where went to another school and we got placed there, and I was like very like, oh, but that was very cool there, and let's keep going. Like I wanted to go I was like, what, 6th grade here? I'm gonna spend my entire life here. We go to another place, like we went from roadway 1 to roadway 69, and like I was like, why? And then I thought, wait, this place is very like cool and sick, and don't question it. Just don't question it. It was just a joke. I'm not gonna say everything because like if I say where it actually is, you can like find my own place because I live very close to my first school. And so we go to the new school, and I thought, whoa, this place is very big and we have a lot of things to do. Not even halfway through my 6th grade, another school comes in and just slices the school in half, and we lose like every fun stuff. And not to begin with that, we also have to go to another place for 6th and 8th grade, where there is only one singular like place you can just play, which is also always like crowded, and it was super boring. And now they're going to build a lot of stuff like super cool around the school, but it's going to be done. Yes, that's me. Yes, that's me. But it's going to be gone when I go to secondary. So I won't experience all that fun stuff. There's one small chance it is done on the last few days, but that's not gonna happen because they just started working on it. And I have like 1 week left, and then I'm done with school. And I'm going to secondary. Ah, damn. Well, that was the video because my video is like 20 minutes long. I have only an ult left, so I'm not wasting it. But like, let's get to the outro. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate the audience I'm getting, because it's not a lot, but it is a total like, it went from like always like 1 view to at least 10 views max. Like, it doesn't sound a lot because it isn't, but I'm very happy of it, and I'd like to thank you all for support. I'm gonna make it better, my videos. Well, what are your last words, Ayden? Ayden? What are your last words before the video ends? You have 30 seconds. 30 seconds, Ayden. 30 seconds. Goodbye. Okay. Amazing words, Ayden. Amazing. Just inspiring. Like the most inspiring words I've ever heard. Thank you for saying that. It hit me where in my heart, where I feel the most stuff. Yeah, have a nice day. Thank you very much for a nice day. And tomorrow we're going to Wow, wow,